listen English, speak
That
English, and
and
yes,
just make
that's
our
why.
environment.
Yes, yes. That's why I'm
Yeah,
saying to you that if we don't have environment, so we should create environment. You know,
yeah,
I believe in that no one will come and he will say to you, now do it. Like opportunities
yeah,
never
right.
come. We have to go forward. You know, like sometimes people think that when good time will come, then I will do it. No, good time never comes. We have to make good.
Pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
I'm also good. Okay, so we are meeting first time, so please introduce yourself.
So, as you know, my name is Shraddha Srivastava and I'm from UP, Lucknow. And if I talk about my qualification, so I completed my graduation and just this time pursuing MA in domestic science. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love reading book, fond of traveling, and I want to become an entrepreneur. That's all about it.
That's great. I'm glad to hear about you. Okay, now I would like to tell you about myself.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm Anjana and I'm connecting to you from UP, district Farrukhabad. I'm originally from Kanpur, but I got married in Farrukhabad. That's why I'm here. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my post graduation in English literature from Kanpur University. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love teaching, listening music, reading books. Apart from that, I run a YouTube channel. Its name is Anjana Educational Videos. That's it.
Amazing. So, like, how much time you just running your YouTube channel?
I have been running this YouTube channel for 8 months. Yeah, that's why. So, okay, tell me about yourself. That how did you learn English?
Uh, I think I'm in a learning phase, so I
Okay,
didn't say so. And this is my like you are my third, fourth person. I just talked in Skype.
okay. That's good. So you are practicing nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, I'm practicing.
I'm also practicing. That's why I'm here.
Nice. And
Yeah.
I also just want to enhance my communication and just want to be fluent in English because in this era, like English is the most important language everywhere. Like if
Of
we
course.
talk about like private sector job, so there is also first preference given English. Even government sector also everywhere. So that's why I just focus on my English because I completed my study in Hindi medium, so their lack of speaking because there we just read only grammar and rule everything, but it's not in a speaking way we are not comfortable. But at the moment I'm just understand if anyone just speak in English, but I'm
Yeah.
not like a fluent in English, I feel just hesitation. So that's why
Yeah.
I just do practice because practice makes a man perfect after
Of
some
course,
time.
definitely. You are saying right that practice makes a man perfect.
Yeah,
We always think that when we are in college, so we always think that I know English, I have learned all things, we are able to write all things, we are able to read, but we never speak. We
yeah,
never
right.
speak. That's why we are not able to speak. It comes by speaking. It's misunderstanding that we always think that I know English but I can't
Right.
speak. When I was in college and then I started teaching, so if anybody asked to me that are you able to speak in English, so I always used to say no, I can teach English but I can't speak. So when
Yeah,
I
exactly.
started speaking, then I realized, oh God, I always did this mistake that I never tried to speak. And when I started speaking, then I realized, oh God, speaking comes by speaking, not only writing and reading and listening.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. These all things like listening, reading, and writing, these can improve our sentences and thought process. And yes, we can get many words by this all practice, but we can't get good command only with these three things. We have to speak. We have
Yeah,
to
right.
speak. So as much as we speak, we can get fluency, right?
And in the
So
starting phase, when I'm just learning, so that time I'm just I translate in my mind Hindi to English. After that I speak. But at the
yeah,
moment
it
I didn't
happens.
need to translate.
Yeah, it happens. In the
Yeah,
starting time, actually, this is our second language, right? And we
yeah,
are habitual of thinking in Hindi. That's why always it happens with us that we have to translate. Like we speak in Hindi, so we don't know any other language. So we don't have to, there is no need of translation in Hindi. We always think in Hindi, right? So in English is second language, that's why we have to convert this. But practice is going on, it becomes habitual. Like now I'm
yeah,
talking to you in English, so there is no need of translation, because mind works like that. If we do
yeah,
daily anything, like when we have eraser and pencil in our hand, so if I have a pencil, I have kept this pencil in the same place, so mind grab this thing that I have kept this pencil here always, so we always hand go again and again automatically there, right?
yeah, right.
Yeah, it happens. Like, so in the same way, like if we talk in English daily, so words comes automatically.
Yeah, right. Because
Yeah.
in the starting we don't like we know word, but when we just talking at the time we didn't use same thing, and after that when we realizing, yeah, even if any other person just talked in English and we thought, yeah, I know this thing, but when we have time to speak our mind is blank, we don't
Blank.
have any kind of such words. But after like a
Yeah.
day by day it's increasing, enhancing
Yeah,
our
yeah.
communication in word power also. Because
Of course.
when we are kid that time, like our environment only Hindi, everyone
Yes.
just speak in Hindi, so we just heard in with our childhood, so that's why we didn't comfortable in English. But after
Yes,
some
yes,
time
yes, yes.
we will be.
Yes, yes, it happens. It happens. In initial days, it happens. After that, gradually you can improve yourself. You know,
Yeah,
you will
yeah.
also find, but never skip a single day. You should speak daily, and you should. So, do you speak daily English?
Or if anyone just talk to me like I talk to yes tomorrow, and yesterday I didn't talk anyone. So it may be sometime I skipped, but I thought
No,
we
no,
need
no.
to.
As much as you speak, then you can get fluency well. I think you might have heard that sometimes people say that I have been learning this language for 1 year, I have been learning this language for 6 months. And yes, I would like to tell you one thing, that I learned English within 1 month only. You know, only 1 month I practiced with myself. Like I used to speak with myself, and I used to think in English. And I have one daughter, so if I had time, so I used to speak English with her, and after that I was able to speak. That's why. And if you will always wait for a person, that if any other person will join me, I will speak English, so it will take so much time. So if you don't have any co-learner, no worry. If you are alone, so you just start speak to yourself. You can imagine that my friend is beside me, is sitting beside me, and I'm talking to her. So you should just speak aloud, that imagine many questions and answer, and just speak aloud. And you can also record yourself, that then you can check yourself that I'm making mistakes or not.
I did this thing. Like I just open my camera, I just give a one topic for myself and just speak on that topic. And after that, when just completed our recording and just listen which kind of mistake I did. So in future, I didn't repeat that kind of mistake.
This is good practice, because we don't have environment, so we should create environment. There is
Yeah,
no
yeah, right.
option. There is no
Yeah, because
option.
in a future generation, only like depend on English. So if we don't know, so how we just learn
Yes,
like talk to
yes,
our children, and how we just say which kind of they just live in their
of
environment if we
course.
don't know English.
Of course, nowadays, many children, I have talked with many children, and they are able to speak English because of their mother only. You know,
Yeah.
like I think 2 days ago, I uploaded a video. So that girl from MP, and she was telling me that I'm from English medium, but no other children are so fluent in English uh, than me. she was telling me. So she was telling that my mother speak to me in English every time. That's why I'm able to speak. So yeah, it's really in coming generation. It's really essential language for each and everyone,
Right.
because so you don't have any person at your home with whom you can do practice.
And no, like I have a younger brother, so but he is not so free. And sometimes we just talk in English. It's depend on, but in a siblings, like maybe sometimes it's
Yes,
like
yes,
a
yes, I
fighting
can
kind of.
understand.
So
I
yeah,
can
so it's not.
understand.
So I like most of time I just use my phone and I recorded video, and sometimes I just see in a mirror and I just talk myself because I'm just very like a lighting person for myself. So that I'm
That
just
that's
enhancing.
enough. That's enough.
मुझे
Like
ना
you have to make consistency. You have to speak daily. Like if you don't have any partner today, you are not joined with any co-learner, so you have to speak. You know, you have to make a rule for yourself that no, no, no. I have this is most important thing that you have to speak 15 minutes daily. So you will improve yourself.
so like in except English, what you like to do?
Yeah, nowadays I am totally focusing on improving my English, because I know that if I will pay attention on any other things, so I will not, I can't be fluent in English. That's why every time I try to think in English, and when I busy in my work, so I try to listen English conversation. And when I teach my students, that time I use English. So this time nowadays I have immersed myself with English, English, English. Listen English,
That
speak
is,
English, and
you
yes,
just make
that's
a
why.
environment.
Yes, yes. That's why I'm
Yeah,
saying to you that if we don't have environment, so we should create environment. You know,
yeah,
I believe in that no one will come and he will say to you, now do it. Like opportunities
yeah,
never
yeah, right.
come. We have to go. We have to go forward. You know, like sometimes people think that when good time will come, then I will do it. No, good time never comes. We have to make good. We have to do
Yeah, yeah,
all
right.
these things. We have to create. If you will not go forward, so who will go? No one will come and pick your hand that go, I will carry you there, you know. So
Yeah,
it's
no one
if
can change. Yeah, no one
no one
can
can
change our
say,
life except you.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
everyone just
yes,
give
yes,
you like a do this kind of things. It will be help for you, but after when
yes,
like we need that person, so they said no, I don't have time. You can do it yourself. So yeah, we didn't need to depend on anyone. We just need to
of
depend
course,
on ourselves, and we can do everything. In a starting
yes,
phase, we just faces some kind of hurdle, but after day by day, we just habitual to do that kind of work and after some time we just realize oh I reached here that I'm like 0 to
yes,
100 it's
of course.
like a valuable thing.
Yes, yes, really, very true. You are saying right. Because, teachers can open the door, but you have
Yeah,
to enter it. You know,
yeah, yeah,
we can do nothing. Like, I can guide you, but you have to go on that platform, without
yeah,
going you, how can you reach?
yeah, yeah, right.
So, yes, yes. So yes, you are doing very good job, and keep on practicing. But always have in mind that never skip a single day. You have to practice daily if you want to improve your English. That's very good. And if you have any other question, you can just ask.
I don't have any question because I'm just new a person in this application. So even
Okay.
I like 2 3 days before I didn't know how to use this application. After talk like 2 3 person, they just suggest yeah it's in this
Okay.
application this kind of like a use tools so
Yes.
it can help for you like a recording section is also available after cut the call so you can hear like what your
Okay. Yes.
conversation after some time you will just improve yourself. So yeah, it's lots
Yes.
of
Yes.
things.
In
Yeah, even if
starting
not,
time, no one knows.
Yeah, like if I'm not like install this application, just think I don't know, so how could I just know this kind of things? I
Yes,
just like
yes,
install and learn. After some time, like we will be habitual. And so yeah, and that time we thought, yeah, it's I did it, this kind of thing. Maybe it's a small achievement, but yeah, I did it, and it's give a little bit happiness.
no, no, this is the real quality of a successful person, that if you know and that how to tackle the little situation, that if you have energy, if you have power to tackle out little situation, so yes, one day you will be able to handle the big problems, because
Yeah, right.
if because it's called like what type of personality you have. Like sometimes people always try to ignore that, I don't know how can I do this, so they don't want to apply all these things. Okay, and if you have power to face any challenges, so yes, like big challenges you can face also.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
right.
very good. I love your this personality, and keep on practicing. What's your name? I forgot.
Shraddha Srivastav.
Shraddha. Yes, Shraddha. So I think that you may progress day by day, and I think it's enough for today. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Nice talk to you. Thank you.
Same here.